We're on the radio right now. We just reconnected. Things are trying to reboot themselves. But this is what happens when there's unreliable Wi-Fi here and we have to run it off ourselves.
Right. Once again, we have to use ourselves for everything.
But still, 16 races. We're on the 7th already?
Yes.
It really went. When Marcus and Jordan came here, time just disappeared. And to be fair,
they were here for like 45 minutes.
And it also didn't hurt that I could not shut up.
Well, that's really no different than any other time. Sam Hill is currently 2-1. My top pick, 20-1 morning line, was an absolute abomination. This horse is primed to win this race. I fully expect him to come flying past him late.
I wonder if we're pushing the hot spot because we have two video feeds going.
It's worked all this time.
Oh.
I don't.
Well, I think at a certain point with unlimited plans, it's like if you use so much, they start to slow you down. I don't know.
Okay, we can shut mine off if you like.
We could try. If we could try that. Because this is at 3 minutes now.
I just shut mine off.
And if this is, yep, they're coming out of the track now.
Why do I need Wi-Fi?
James Witherite, of course, playing the tune of, what was that song? Holiday by Green Day. Is there parade?
We don't own the rights to that.
I don't think he's done a single Bee Gees song yet.
We'll get there. We got a long way to go.
That's true. We got 10 more races, including this one. Which Sam Hill, 2-1 favorite. Don's around here somewhere. Don Tiger.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't show up. I don't know what's going on with Don currently. I can't get a hold of him. So.
I was waiting for him to just like suddenly walk up serendipitously. I think 2-1 on Sam Hill's a little low. Sunset Braden, I agree, is a contender here. Silver Bullet, also not worth overlooking. This horse off of 2 straight claims. So I'm glad everyone's so observant of where our camera's positioned. They're testing fate every time walking by it with their chips and sandwiches.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's paying much attention to anything here.
It's because of all the world-class racing that's going on. It's distracting.
Yes, indeed.
I feel like Sam Hill's low is a favorite here, even though he's 5-2.
He's going to drift up. You know, the 4's going to start taking more money. The 5 will take more money. I feel like he's going to end up, you know, he never figured to be this high. He'll probably be about 4-1.
I'm trying to look elsewhere here for potential prices.
What's wrong with the 10?
I was just about to say, this horse from the second tier, dropping back down to this level, 3 starts back, was raced really well here, off a perfect trip. Question is, how's he positioned from the second tier this time?
Well, I mean, I would expect him to go a little bit early. I mean, just try to, sneak away from there, maybe end up 5th or 6th. That hasn't been a bad place to be today. I mean, Kakali's won the last 3 races. So he's hot. He knows what's good here. And this horse has back class. He's made almost $240,000. He's won 9 races. Some of these horses inside here really aren't quite as classy as he is. So he gets any kind of setup at all. And right now he's 17-1.
Have you done a single Bee Gees song yet?
Not yet, but I think we need to.
I think so too. You know any ones that are like real obscure?
I don't know. I'll have to find something.
Is it hot out there?
Extremely.
Really? It was so nice.
Especially in the hat and the vest and all that.
I was saying as soon as you left, you take off your hat to come on the air. No one's ever done that. Rod doesn't even take his glasses off. He takes them off to eat, but he doesn't take them off to go on the air. He's the rude one.
He has an image to uphold.
Which,
Rod's all right.
Hats in the Belfry?
Yeah, it's a company in Annapolis.
Oh, okay.
They make all sorts of hats, and I believe in shopping local, and
apparently we need to get them on to sponsor the show.
I take it you also own many hats just to suit your personality.
I am a man of many hats.
I'm very subtle. I imply things and then right there. You picked up on it.
And Rosie rolls his eyes again.
Rose is old. I missed that last part.
Coming up to race number 7. I said he rolled his eyes again. 2-1 on Sam Hill, 20-1 morning line. Sam Hill, this horse really didn't have much racing room last time. Shook free in upper stretch, closed ground like a freight train to be 3rd. 28-1 came home. I'm not sold on 2 to 1, honestly, on this one. I think there's better value to be had.
I was going to think more of a ding-dong battle to the wire.
How do you think it shapes up?
I mean, I'm looking at the board. Mike and I were talking about the 10 as a possible outsider. 17 to 1 currently, not a bad price as he makes a drop back down to this level, where he raced decently 3 starts back, but we were talking about the 10 hole. It's a bit of a concern, especially since he's behind the 1, who's probably going to lag off the gate. The 2, if he tracked the 2, he could certainly get into contention.
Absolutely.
But the 2...
I mean, as a lone trailer, he can score behind any horse he so chooses. Stagger gate does make it a little bit of a difficulty, as we've seen at Philly. I don't know how it really plays out here at the Meadows on a more subjective basis than what the stats give us. But if he does follow the likes of Southwind Yukon, who should have an easier time this time, having to leave to get in position from post 2 rather than post 8, I think you can really make a good case for allowing his regression last time. And he gets Yannick Gingras aboard. So really a number of pluses in the direction of Southwind Yukon. Could be an attractive roughie at 10 to 1.
I was going to say, too, with class-wise, this horse is coming out non-winners of 5 to 8.
Which is on par with this via the AE provision.
Okay.
So it's a lateral move for him.
And meanwhile, you may be encountering similar buffering issues.
I may have to look above.
As they're getting ready to go to the gate.
They are moving into line for this race here at the Meadows. It is the 7th.
Should I move the camera and have it broadcast that? No? Okay.
Upper level event, there's Silver Bullet. Look at him, 3 to 1. Current second choice. Quick rundown of the odds.
What do you mean?
Hudson and Bernard, Brady Brown 13. Southwind Yukon, Gingras 9. Western Tyrant Pallone 5. Sunset Braden, the one I'm backing here, 2 to 1. With Pantaleo. Silver Bullet Tetrick 3, Dateline Hanover is scratched. Sam Hill, Brett Miller 7 to 2. VIP Bayama, Merriman 30. Jumpin' Jake Flash, Wilder 19 at the far outside of the first row. And on the verge, starting from the back row, Matt Kakeli 17 to 1. It's an upper level condition pace, serving as race 7 today from the Meadows. And they're moving up onto the backstretch right now. On the verge is going to score behind number 2, Southwind Yukon. Hudson and Bernard's in position. They are set to go the trip 1 mile. Gates are back. Away they go. And Sunset Braden nailed the start, but so did Sam Hill. He's put into play right from the outset. And Sam Hill is going to gun to a 2.5 length lead as they head out of the backstretch onto the first turn. Sunset Braden's 3.5 lengths back in second. 2 away third. Hudson and Bernard sneaks up the pegs to be third as Silver Bullet settles back in the 4th spot. Western Tyrant came away in 5th. Right now, 7 lengths off the lead, followed by Southwind Yukon. Opening quarter mile up in 27-1. Sam Hill off at 9 to 2. Leads them past us on the first occasion. He's 2 better than Sunset Braden in second spot. 2.5 away third, Hudson and Bernard. 2 more to Silver Bullet in 4th still, followed by Western Tyrant. Coming off the pegs, Gingras says go with Southwind Yukon. Followed up on the outside by On the Verge. Then VIP Bayama, and out the tail, Jumpin' Jack flashes 10 off them. 56-1 for the half mile. A 29-second breather for Sam Hill, who's still clear by 2 as they head up the far side. Now Sunset Braden's inching closer in the pocket spot. Silver Bullet's taking up the chase in earnest. 2.5 off the lead, but he's flattening out as they pass their point of departure. In fact, he's regressing quite badly. So the ground-saving Hudson and Bernard's able to work up into 3rd spot coming to the quarter pole. Southwind Yukon spun 3 wide as they enter the turn. He's improving slowly, 5 from the front. Western Tyrant likewise improving positions up the inside. Now Hudson and Bernard has room to shake off the pegs. He's taking aim at Sam Hill, who's still up a length and a half in front at the 8th pole. 3/4 124. Sam Hill driven out. Sunset Braden's out from the pegs to give chase. Western Tyrant continues to lift up the open stretch. Sam Hill lunging for the line. A 2-prong challenge awaits. Sam Hill only just in the end from Sunset Braden and Western Tyrant in 151-4. It was Sam Hill, the 12-year-old, all the way for win 54.
What in Sam Hill is that, man? Come on. That was great. Haven't missed a beat in race 42 of the year.
Off a 20-month layoff. And Sam Hill didn't miss a beat either. Right to the front, change of tactics. He had lots of pace late last time out. Good call from the left side of the table on Sam Hill in this race, and 9 to 2, not a bad price either.
I think there was also a good call elsewhere, but the host must flatter the guest.
I thought it was the guest must flatter the host. It is 2018.
It's a symbiotic relate. I could make jokes here that are more risque than I'm allowed to, so I'll save it for after the show. I'll save it for after the show.
Save it for drinks after the show, but then we'll be waiting a long time.
Oh, I'm not paying for those.
I know.
9-2 over 2-1 over 5-1 over 12-1. Your choice. Sunset Braden.
Really good second. Got a great pocket trip, angled out at the 150. Lunge late, just missed. Sam Hill, just too tough on the front end, and he had complete control through the middle half, and that told the tale.
Too much class for that horse. Way too classy for this punch.
And like we see sometimes and times again, we were talking about a bias. That horse went wire to wire.
Absolutely.
So maybe the track's more fair than it looks.
Well, I do think that
very well could be.
And he was a little vulnerable late. He was, but again, it wasn't impossible. So
he really wasn't tested though.
Okay, that's true.
So I think the lack of pressure in the middle half certainly didn't hurt Sam Hill, but he did all the legwork and came home nicely in 27-4, 27-4, 27-4 his last two quarters. So really, any way you shake it, a great effort from the 54-time winner.
But James, let's be real honest. Back half 55-3. You got to do the back halves too. You can't just do the quarters individually.
What's a little simple arithmetic?
It's very simple arithmetic. Yeah, that's me. I always love those people that really emphasize the back three quarters, the middle eighth.
I'm one of the back three quarters guys.
Oh, really?
Always have been.
James, I hate to break it to you, but I think I've been making fun of you.
That's okay.
I know you do the same behind my back.
Take a look at this one.
No, just do it to your face.
I prefer that.
We know each other well enough. Well, thanks for having me on board.
Oh, not a problem.
Fun to chat racing a little bit.
Thanks for stopping by. Also chatting not racing, which
of course.
is also my forte most of the time.
It's part of how it goes. At NAHU Picks, correct?
At NAHU Picks, at NAR's Update. You're at James
James Witherite. I'm just me.
Who else could you be? List off some people.
In writing, never mind.
I could be Ben Kingsley in certain lives, I like to think.
I'm just trying to perfect being me.
Some people it takes a lifetime for that.
Well, that's kind of the aim, isn't it? To spend one's whole life trying to figure out how to best be oneself.
I thought it was to party. Tote dividends.
11 even for Sam Hill. Pick 4 if you had it. $1,800 for 4 of 4.
Wow.
That exacta 7-4, 38.80. Not bad if you followed along with the NAHU Picks exacta there, Mike, with Sam Hill. Yours truly with Sunset Braden. Nice little payday. And that pick 4 for 50 cents would return $467.55, having started in race 4. Try 154.60. Superfecta for a JFK 153.40.
JFK $2 though.
50-cent piece.
You gonna be calling anywhere else this summer? Anything else you want to plug?
Nothing. There's nothing on the books right now.
Okay.
Of course, that's always subject to change. I don't talk about myself a whole lot on social media, primarily hockey and philosophy. But
philosophy is a big word
why
too.
not? But if anything does arise, I'll certainly tweet it out. I'll tag you guys so you know. And whatever comes up does. And who knows what 2018 is going to hold.
On Twitter, you and I are both some of the bigger philosophers in this industry.
We might have to be.
Especially when you look at our posts. Yours very articulate.
Yours very cryptic.
About cutting holes in boats, yes.
Well, Ray, Mike, Rod, it was a pleasure. Have a great season, a great rest of your 3-wide tour, and we'll see you at the races.
All right, take care. We'll see you at Harris Philly and
Indeed.
wherever else you may be.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Mike.
James Witherite, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to depart. Let's get a video of him departing.
Oh my!
He's a real person. This is the complications of when you have a real tight set.
And a guy who's comfortable with radio.
Exactly. You don't see this part of the Tonight Show where the guest gets stuck in the recliner.
No, not at all.
We're all about that part.
So Sam Hill, $11. Fair price, I thought. You were never going to get that 20-1 morning line. But if you looked at NAHUPicks.com, one of the better bets of the day. 9-2. When we talked about the pick 4, horse was a must-use.
Did you hit the pick 4?
No, I missed because I missed leg 2. But, it is what it is.
That said, We are coming up on the 8th race, first division of the Audio Bowl. We're getting closer to the big one, $400,000 Delvin Miller Adios. I hear people talking behind my back. Welcome back, Rod.
Rod's back. Ray's hungry.
I am very hungry.
Ray was trying to bail.
The Rat Pack is back, by the way.
I wouldn't let him.
September 21st. Well, may I please be excused now?
Yes, you may.
Okay. This race, looking at the board, you are my Candy Girl 1-2. Try to beat that. That's my advice.
I disagree. Do not try to beat it. Just sit here and watch her win.
Ooh.
As Ray leaves.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
If you fall on this table, there's going to be a video of me beating you to death.
We're going to jump off the feed real quick and come right back so we can reset our Wi-Fi. So we will be right back.